And then there's a point, I don't know, 5 years ago, I think I would say, from just reading things that you've written and other USV, Albert, other USV partners. There's a certain point about 5 years ago where people began to realize, and I think you saw this as early as anybody, that we weren't really just talking about a currency.
Right.
And that in some ways, and this is somewhat where we start to use the phrase blockchain or the term blockchain to replace Bitcoin, that this was really a kind of an underlying platform that was going to enable lots of things to be built on top of it. It wasn't just a way of trading value or buying things with some new kind of digital currency.
I think what we all saw was this system that in the case of Bitcoin could cause hundreds of thousands of computers all over the world to come together and cooperate around something and do it in a coordinated way, and yet it wasn't owned by anything. That could be used for many other things. And we've seen that over time develop. And so, for example, we have a company that we helped get started that makes something called Filecoin. And Filecoin is I think it's a very obvious thing. I think you'll understand it. The same basic idea, but instead of processing transactions in the Bitcoin network, you put storage on the network. You make server farms, if you will, storage farms on the network, and you then create a decentralized Dropbox. And all of a sudden, there's big storage farms all over the world that are cooperating together in a decentralized network to create a massive amount of storage and they're compensated with Filecoin, right? And so by putting the storage on the network, you get the Filecoin. So that's the Filecoin protocol. And then the Ethereum protocol, which is a huge innovation. Vitalik Buterin, who created Ethereum, had this idea that we could create something called smart contracts. And smart contracts are basically programs that enforce some logic, some contract logic, really, on a decentralized network. And people are now using that as an application development platform, and things are getting built on top of the Ethereum network. And so when we started to see this emerge, we said, oh, this is like the internet. This is like a new layer of technology that's decentralized, like the internet, that nobody can own, nobody can control. And there are these new protocols that are emerging, like the Filecoin protocol or the Bitcoin protocol or the Ethereum protocol, that will power new kinds of decentralized applications. That was like the big aha moment that kind of created the second wave. Like the first wave was just Bitcoin, and then the second wave was, oh, this is a new computing platform. This is a new technology platform. This is a new stack.
Yeah.